Spatula 3000.
This episode premiered June 2nd, 2006, which is... Today is the 21st?
I think it's, yeah. The 21st.
19 days ago. So I'm a little late. I have built this before. I built this 3 years ago, but it was not good enough. And I'll tell you why. Because it wasn't good enough. It looks like a pipe bomb. We sold it to somebody, and they were in Germany. Customs destroyed it. And we were like, oh, I wonder why.
And then you pop open the cap.
It looks like a pipe bomb. I'll overlay the clip over this.
Oh, these aren't homemade. They were made in a factory. A bomb factory. They're bomb.
We're gonna fix some stuff to make it perfect. No more rat's nest. The last one was very disorganized. We're gonna fix that. No more rat's nest, no more pipe bomb. Customs issue fixed. I want it to be easier to assemble because all we did was shove it inside. And
Whoa.
Number 3, I need to cook with it because the last one was 3D printed and painted with very toxic paint.
Luckily, you can take a shot of Ultralumen.
You can take a shot of Ultralumen, but I wouldn't recommend it, and I don't know how it reacts to being on a burger.
Turn your insides chrome. Wasn't there a burger that was chromed in the future? Future.
Oh, well.
More chrome.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go check out the 3D model. Le 3D model. So like I said earlier, I have made this previously, and luckily I only had to make a few small changes to this model. I ended up swapping the previous bottom cap so that a small twist locks it into place, instead of having to fully twist it on and off and risk damaging wires. I redesigned the dome servo mount to fit a beefier servo, and I fixed the tolerances so that it sits on the body of the spatula better. I also added mounting plates on the inside of the body for my custom PCBs, which takes me to my biggest upgrade yet. Custom PCBs to help make wiring way easier.
This is a breakout board PCB, which is basically, you have like a brain, so something like an Arduino Nano, that you can use as like the brain for the PCB. So this is the Nano right here, this little guy, and each pin has wires that route to different parts of the board. So this is the ground pin, and it runs from the ground pin of the Arduino Nano all the way through the board to different pins. You can also utilize different layers of the PCB. You don't want different wires to touch each other because then it creates like shorts or like ruins the wiring in the PCB. You can utilize the front side and the back side of the PCB as well as like different layers of the PCB to make sure that the wires don't touch each other. So I did all this organizing and fun planning, and I even put a picture of the spatula right here. And then I got it made, and this is the final result. So you can see the picture that I just put right there. I put my username on it. This is where the Arduino Nano gets wired to. And then you can kind of see these indents all the way through that are the wires, like the wires that are running through the PCB to each connection. Here I have the NeoPixel lights that light up the screen when he talks. They just wire to pins. So we're gonna be using this to organize all of our wiring, and this is gonna basically eliminate like 90% of the rat's nest. There still will be a little bit of a rat's nest just because of the lights that run throughout the La Spatula. And that takes us to this other PCB that I designed for the power boost. Since I got they're like truck lights, and they need 12 volts, and the Arduino only takes 5 volts. So I needed to run the power through a power boost and then to these ground and 5 volt connections to be able to boost them. Why did I write 5 volt? I think I just mean like V+. I don't know, I wrote 5 volt, but they take 12 volt.
Yeah, you just mean positive.
It's like the same thing. Yeah, that's this guy. And then the great thing about all of these is I put screw holes in, so you can screw it inside of the La Spatula housing, and so they stay nice and organized and everything fits through these holes. But this is a lifesaver, and I'm gonna be incorporating all of this into my future builds as well because it just opens the door for like so many custom capabilities, and you can even create like your own version of like an Arduino Nano or like a brain board for custom builds.
Now that I had everything ready to go, I loaded my printers with ABS since it would be more heat resistant to the hot grill. I'm sure SpongeBob doesn't have to worry about this though, considering he's already grilling underwater. Unlike SpongeBob though, we do not do well underwater, which is why I'm thankful to Bluetti, the sponsor of today's video. Bluetti is a pioneer in clean energy, committed to creating a sustainable future by delivering green energy storage solutions for indoor and outdoor use. As a Midwesterner, I can't say enough how much Bluetti has saved my butt these last few months during storm season. We've had flooding in our basement and our power cut out during severe storms and even tornado watches, and we've been able to run important appliances, like our sump pump, on our Bluetti Elite 300. My favorite part about this unit, for obvious reasons, is that you can leave it plugged in to charge when needed, and the unit will automatically turn on when the power shuts off, allowing for seamless backup power.
All right, to demonstrate, we have the lamp plugged into the Bluetti and the Bluetti plugged into the floor. If I unplug the Bluetti, the lamp stays on. Wow!
The Bluetti Elite 300 is the most compact 3 kWh power station setup. With vehicle-compatible power interfaces, app control, UPS fast switching, and a ton of outputs to choose from. 11 outputs allow you flexibility and freedom when it comes to powering multiple items at once. Scheduling when the Elite 300 is running is really easy through the app, and it allows you to save on your electricity bill. And last but not least, its footprint rivals the Elite 200 V2 and the Apex 300, making it even easier to store.
Bluetti also offers solar panels on their website that you can use to recharge your units instead, which is great for travel or just saving money and energy on your electricity bill. We're pretty confident now that we can keep our ship up and running during the storms with our backup power from Bluetti. And we always have at least one unit in the house and also in the shop as well, just to cover all of our bases. So if you want a solid backup power system for your house or your workspace, check out the Bluetti Elite 300. Use the link in my description and my discount code for a deal on good, reliable power. Thanks to Bluetti for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it.
Once all the parts were done printing, I quickly tested all of the parts together. For once, this wasn't a massive build, so most of these parts were done within about a day.
So first things first, reprinting it. This is out of ABS, 20% infill, because if I'm going to be cooking with it, I'm going to be close to like high heat, and I don't want plastic in my burger. What I had before was just like a screw-in, like a threaded thing, and now I have like these little like knobs that fit into this. But what?
Nice knobs.
We don't really need to talk about this too much right now. What I'm going to talk about is the electronics. It's really nice and organized, and these can just bolt directly into the model. However, the PAM 8403 board that I used for the PCB design does not line up with the one I have. And I don't know what version of the board this is that I used, but it doesn't line up. Luckily, that doesn't matter. So we really only need these two and then just like a 3D printed panel for this.
Yeah.
The dome is printing right now as well because I got a stronger servo. Before I was using a plastic gear continuous rotation. This is a 35 kilogram continuous rotation, so much stronger. And we're basically just gonna upgrade like crazy. Got our Ultra Lumen.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Ultra Lumen, which we used on Goddard over there last video. I'm gonna harvest an actual spatula. Just chop.
Chop and mount.
Rest in peace. This is our old spatula. Look at this disaster.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh my god, there's so many wires. Oh my god.
This is terrible. This is really terrible. We're gonna make this so much better.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
Then it was time to see if my 2-year-old custom PCBs actually worked. I tried to wire up the bare minimum just to confirm that the important connections worked first.
I'm just gonna do one of them because we don't know if this is gonna work yet, and that would be kind of like, it'd be stupid to wire all of them. Stupid.
Dear god.
I don't know like gauge thickness off the top of my head, so I always just pick a hole and I'm like, sure. I really did.
A lot of people are like that apparently.
Once I get this skill down, I'm gonna optimize my Iron Man suit. Kind of like Canada Nick. Plentiful props. We call him Canada Nick because he's Nick.
I am
and
Nick.
He's also Nick. But there can't be two Nicks, so there has to be a distinction.
There can't be two Nicks.
But yeah, I apparently reference him a lot in my videos. But it's because he's a bestie.
He's a special man.
He's a very talented man. If you haven't already, go check out Plentiful Props 3D. He's a very smart man. So the first task is to make sure that this even turns on. If the board even lights up. Because if it doesn't light up, I think we're cooked.
Why wouldn't it light up?
I made the PCB incorrectly.
Oh.
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 Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I'm actually just an idiot. You know how when you wire a project up with the bare minimum just to make sure it works? You can't do that with a PCB. You gotta full send it. So I wired everything up fully and we were golden. And although it did take me a few minutes to find my mistake, this was a million times easier than before.
Spatula 3000 at your service.
So this one is a random voice line.
Have a nice life of mediocrity, Psychic.
And then this is just spinning.
So now that I knew I wasn't screwed when it came to my electronics, I moved forward with the next major project of the build, the box.
Here lies Le Spatula V1.
He was number one.
Every luxury item deserves a vessel to protect and transport it in that reflects that.
It's even velvet lined like a casket.
Yeah. Okay, let's take some measurements.
Now in order to build the box, we measured our old one and we added a bit of extra length for the longer spatula head. Then we picked out some wood and stain from the GOAT of home improvement stores. All the Midwesterners will rejoice at this theme song. You save big money when you shop Menards. I let Nick handle all the cutting because I can't be trusted with sharp objects. Here's where I'll probably piss off actual woodworkers. I used CA glue to put the box together. The pieces were really thin, and also we didn't want to buy longer clamps, so this did the trick just fine.
Perfect.
Then I sanded it really quick and I applied this really nice reddish stain that we bought that I thought looked a bit richer than the last color we went with.
That's really nice.
Ooh.
A few moments later.
Once the stain was dry, I cut strips of leather for the middle strap of the box, and then I had just enough hardware left over for the hinges and the latch. This time though, I ordered actual metal box corners instead of printing them. They would just be way more durable than the last version. Then I changed gears back to the spatula again. I did my usual sanding work, except I avoided my palm sander since I didn't want to flatten any of the rounded edges. Then all the parts got a couple base coats of filler primer, and to prep for Ultralumen you need a flat black coat and then a 2K coat to ensure a super shiny base.
One day later.
Then I applied the Ultralumen the next day, and I got this beautiful chrome finish.
Several days later.
I applied the final 2K coat a couple days later, which did darken the color a bit more than I would like. Unfortunately, I think I applied the Ultralumen a little too heavy, which is what caused this. But it was still nice and shiny. And then once I resin printed the screen, we were in business to start putting this together once and for all.
Thank you for your patronage.
Da diddle da 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 diddle da 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 di da di da di da di da di da 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 di da di da di di da di da di da 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 di da di da di da.
Damn.
Spatula 3000 at your service.
If you listen to it, here I'll put it. If you listen to it, it goes like, goes shing. Oh, wrong button.
He just insults you.
Shing.
Friends with you? We are not even in the same social class.
I'm touching it to the friggin' grill. Alright. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh, that actually worked. Oh. I can't grab it. I can literally. No matter what I do, it's not even like the spatula's fault. There we go.
Yippee!
Sure. And then.
That worked.
Okay. Oh my god. There we go.
Hey!
Oh, wow, peasant! Have fun laboring in your crazy spirit.
You gotta clean him off.
In my defense, he doesn't work in the show either.
He doesn't want to flip burgers.
Yeah, he's very anti-flipping burgers, so
I
do
think
with that what you will.
I think it was more of a technique thing versus the fault of the spatula.
Probably.
I do the grilling usually.
You saying I can't cook?
No.